Good morning and welcome to Sunday's Intention. Set up. Okay, so today I'm just give it a thought because yesterday was such an amazing day with the wispy clouds rolling by in the sky. Beautiful spring day. If you can get a chance to get out there for 10-15 minutes and just lie back and look at the clouds and just allow your thoughts to be pulled away by them. It's such a peaceful experience. Gets you into a very centered place. So that would be my recommendation if you can find the time this weekend. Okay, we're going to take 30 minutes now and just create an intention of reality and then anchor it into the present moment by the end of it. So if you can find a place to sit or lie down with your eyes closed and not be disturbed, that would be good. Go ahead and close your eyes. I'm going to start with some deep, slow breaths. Breathe the breath of life in. And when you exhale, just let everything go. All your cares and worries are just floating up and away from you. And take another breath in. And this time I want you to feel like you're sinking into the safe arms of Pachamama, Mother Earth, always supporting us. And the next breath, I'd like you to focus on breathing light directly into your heart and then exhaling light directly from your heart. Good. Now we're going to put our attention on the body. Make sure it's good and relaxed for this inward journey. I want you to put your awareness down to your feet right now. I want you to ask them to relax at this time. Just feel them let go. If you can sense your energy, envision it leaving your feet into the earth, curling up with the roots of the forest, and then doubling back to rejoin your circuit back into you through your feet. Just allowing that extra circuit so that your energy can be cleansed and replenished by Mother Earth. And allow that help. Feel grounded. And then we focus on our ankles and our shins and our calves and our knees. Just ask them all to relax at this time. Everything lets go. And then our upper legs, buttocks, pelvic area, hips, everything just loosens. And then our inner organs and our rib cage, breast, chest, full back and spine. Everything just softens. Your shoulders are down, bearing no weight. The most comfortable position. Arms, forearms, hands, and fingers hanging loosely. Your neck is supple, bearing no weight. And then focus on the skin of your scalp. See if there's any tension hiding in there. If so, I want you to go there right now and ask it to relax. Feel it soften, loosen. Your ears are more free to wiggle. And then we focus on the jaw. I want you to allow your jaw to unhinge. Open your mouth. Open up to the breath of life. And then focus on your eyelids and see if you can't get them to soften a few extra degrees. As we move inwards, we ask our right brain to relax, and then our left brain to relax. And then we thank our mind for all the hard work it does for us all the time. We're going to invite it to have a seat on the couch right now and just chillax, We're going to let the heart steer the bus for this session. And we want it to stick around and be part of our council, but just take more of a back seat. Now let's deal with our thoughts. Let's see ourselves on the ground, looking up at the sky, the beautiful blue sky on this spring day. And seeing your thoughts up there like little mini movies. Lots of them. We all have lots of thoughts. But they're also behaving like clouds on a windy day. I want you to notice them and just let them roll on by. You can catch up with them later if you like, but right now we don't need them. They can just be up there. And if you're on the ground observing or witnessing them, therefore you are not your thoughts. You are something much more deeply profound. We're going to explore that a little bit here. But first, let's take the journey from the head space down to the chest cavity. We're going to use a beautiful wooden spiral staircase to get there. I want you to experience this viscerally. So I want you to feel the warm grain of the wood underneath your fingertips as you trail your hand down the railing. Hear the soft padding of your bare feet as they touch down on each step. Feel the buoyancy as you glide down the staircase. And as you land on the platform in front of your heart, I would just want you to notice if there's anything in front of your heart. Perhaps a gate with a lock on it, maybe a wall has been built. And just know that's normal and natural, that we all do this to protect ourselves. But what I want you to get is that it's your heart. You have full access to it, backstage VIP pass at all times because it's your heart. So go ahead and imagine those locks disintegrating, the gates creaking open. Perhaps a bridge appears over the moat that's been built. And as you approach the door, it cracks open and brilliant beams of yellow golden lights spill out everywhere. See yourself opening the door and entering into that space. Feel completely bathed in that warm and loving light, so safe and secure, and you're so happy. This is the most amazing place you've ever been or could imagine inside your heart space. And this light is the closest to the truest essence of what we really are. This high vibrational resonance energy, this light. So we're going to have a bit of a shift in our perception now. Experience our light body or our energy bodies. Everything in the universe is made of energy, as are we. It's the common denominator. So it makes sense that we'd be able to shift and experience ourselves this way. As you're standing in your heart in the light, you look down at your hands and see that all the cells of your body have transformed also into bright points of light. You're floating there blissful, kind of like a light cloud. And you have a very specific color and texture that's unique to you. So I want you to just go ahead and experience what color you are right now. And then you look up and see a colossal but indescribably beautiful ribbon of light above you. This is the flow of the cosmos or the consciousness of one. I want you to allow yourself to just float up and merge with this flow. You don't have to be afraid, you can come out of it at any time. You don't have to sacrifice anything to experience this, and you don't have to change your beliefs. All truths are inclusive here. At the end of the day, this is just total connection. You might get this sensation of coming home. That's kind of common when you join in. And at some point, on all levels, you will experience that you are everything and everyone else in the universe, and they are all contained in you. We're all really one being. Kind of like we're the same pie, bringing slightly different flavors, but the same pie. And it's a very powerful place, this nexus. I call it the nexus. You have at your fingertips the knowledge and universe of wisdom of the universe at your disposal, and you have amazing power to create, and we're going to take advantage of that in a moment. The spontaneous healings happen here, miracles. It's the most magical place. So I want you to go ahead and envision yourself in the life that you've always secretly dreamed of having. And don't hold anything back, all the details. I'm going to guide along in generalities because deep down at our core, we all want the same thing. But I want you to fill in the blanks and color the page the way you see fit for your life. Let's start by talking about health. We all want good health. Envision yourself right now, completely vibrant, whole, healthy, your physical body moving with ease and grace, your mental body full of clarity, your energetic body filled and complete, and your emotional body is balanced. Now we can trust our bodies. They're amazing systems that self-heal, self-repair, guard us against anything we need shielding from. And in this reality, we look after our bodies. Anytime we need guidance or teaching on how to look after our bodies, that is amply available to us. So I want you to experience this health and vitality for yourself right now. Be in your shoes. It is already done. It has happened. So say we all. Experience this vitality. Inside of me, I feel a weight has been lifted, and I feel as if bubbles of joy, effervescent bubbles of joy like champagne, are just coursing through my entire being, my DNA, my cells, right down to the atomic level, bringing everything back into the natural balance state of health. Everything realigning. It's quite exhilarating. And now that you're experiencing this vitality, I want you to include your family and friends in this. Witness their relief and freedom and joy at their health and vitality, and then extend it to your community. And then extend it to the entire planet. What a beautiful gift to give and receive. This is within our power to do so. Now let's talk about abundance. Everybody on this planet has enough. There's plenty for all of us, and that is the truth. So let's go ahead and lift humanity right now together up out of survival mode and into creation mode. It's time. Everybody has access to clean, fresh drinking water. Everybody has ample, natural, healthy food. Everybody has shelter. Everybody has warmth if they need it. And there's a little left over for comfort. So maybe we can travel around once in a while. Most importantly, that we have the resources so that we can follow our passions and our dreams in life. Each of us were seeded with a unique gift that only we can develop and share back with the world. This is our purpose. When we're on the path of our purpose, we feel fulfillment, not just because we're doing what we love, but deep down, we each have an innate need and desire to contribute. And so when we're walking our path, we're fulfilling ourselves on many levels. I want you to experience this right now. What are you doing when you're following your bliss? Be doing that right now. And if you don't know what that is, that's okay. We're just going to generate the feelings and allow that to beckon in to your conscious awareness, that information. So go ahead and Generate feelings of wholeness, completeness, wherever you found that in your life. Perhaps it's that all over good feeling from selflessly helping another. Or if you go back to a memory where you're completely fascinated by and enamored with what you're doing, so much so that you completely lose all track of time. It's kind of what you're looking for. Now envision yourself at the end of the day getting ready for bed, feeling so fulfilled from being on your path. Sleeping soundly through the night, waking up in the morning, excited to jump out of bed and do it all again. And now let's look at the consequences of this. What does it look like? We just woke up all of humanity to this way of being. What does it look like? I see all the beautiful imaginations and intellects pooling together to problem solve. And all of a sudden, we're living on a pollution-free planet. We've learned how to live in harmony and balance with our ecosystem, supporting Mother Earth the way she always supports us. How amazing is that? And I see us exploring our limitless potential, expanding our consciousness, creating, inventing, building, sharing, teaching, learning, progressing into the future in a very balanced and sustainable way. What an exciting time to be alive. And now let's imagine us together. We are meant to be together. We are here to walk each other home. Through the meadows, over the bumps as well. And today, let's celebrate life together on this beautiful planet, in song, in music, in dancing, in playing, in laughter. What does this feel like? Inside my heart is expanding my chest. I'm feeling all the connections open up, all the relationships healing, opening. So beautiful. And now let's intend one other thing. Let's intend that everybody else on the planet is also waking up. Everybody's feeling connected. Something pretty magical happens when we remember who and what we really are, this high vibrational frequency energy, this light, this love. All of a sudden, the heavier, lower vibrational energies don't make sense anymore, like greed and judgment and harming of others. And that falls away, and we naturally just adopt the same foundation principles: honesty, integrity, authenticity, caring, and sharing. Everybody's on the same page. Even the systems that govern us are designed in place to uplift us in our lives, protect our freedoms, and to help us flow on our journeys. What amazing energy to exist in. I'm walking down the street in my reality and seeing the smiles on strangers' faces, seeing the light behind their eyes. And I'm feeling the worry, tension, and fear collectively lift up off of our shoulders and transform in the atmosphere above us into the higher vibrational frequencies, more in tune with who we really are. And all of a sudden, trust is blossoming in my heart again. And I'm overflowing with compassion. And all the energies between us are cleaning up, all the connections opening, communication flowing, love being transmitted and received. It's such an easy energy to exist in, to just be. Now we're going to take this beautiful reality in a moment and we're going to share it. But first, I just want you to stop in your shoes wherever you are in your beautiful reality, whether you're bombing down a mountain on your skis in the fresh powder snow, or you're with your family at a picnic and marveling at their shining faces, seeing your grandchildren and your children thrive, whether you're playing your favorite game with your friends on a brand new court somewhere. Whatever you're doing in your reality, I just want you to stop right now and take a moment to look around at all the beauty that surrounds you. Drink it in. Feel that light and love energy constantly there supporting you. Receive it. You're so worthy of this reality you've created. And thank you, thank you, thank you for every step, every breath. Thank you for this amazing vessel, this body that allows me to perceive all the beauty. Thank you for my emotions guiding me. And thank you for my connections to each other, to the earth, to my heart, back to the source, the fountain that constantly replenishes us with light and love and energy. Thank you. Now let's take this beautiful intention of reality and build it up as a big energy ball in our centers right now, in our heart space, the solar plexus, the Dantian area. Build it up as a big energy ball, make it crackle with life, and then soak it. Absolutely soak it with those amazing emotions you just felt in your reality, the fulfillment, the joy, the peace, and the gratitude. And we're going to take a large breath in. And when we exhale, we're going to release and share that energy with the planet. Looks like this. Exhale completely, give it all away. Our hearts are vast. Breathe in the breath of life. Fill yourself up, replenish yourself with light and love and energy, healing. Good job. Now we're going to wiggle our fingers and toes, come back into our body proper. Shift your limbs around a bit, and when you're ready, also open your eyes, come back into the room. Just gauge how you feel. Anytime you want to recreate the state of being in your day, you can do so with a single conscious breath of intention. This is why we do this practice. Eventually, we won't even have to try it all. We just become walking, talking transmitters of this high vibrational frequency that's more in line with who we truly are. Creating reality around us of our choosing. We're that powerful. And so much more powerful when we are put together, much more than the sum of our parts. So thank you for joining me in these intentions. And whether it's live or recorded, it's all good, it all works. Have the most amazing rest of your Sunday. We'll see you tonight for the evening intention.